Woo! Welcome back. Well, this has been a pretty amazing day. So many amazing series, but we got one more left, and that is the grand finals here at PGL Indianapolis. CLG versus Evil Geniuses. This is going to be an amazing series, guys. Are you excited? Couple quick things before we get started. One, during the grand finals, we will be giving away to some lucky member of the audience this Xbox One HCS branded console, so make sure you stick around. We'll be doing that soon. Yes, one of you's home with it today. Also, this has been an amazing show from start to finish. I just want to give a shout out to our amazing casters, the production crew, the players. Just can we give them a round of applause, guys? Just putting on an amazing show for us this weekend. All right, to kick things off, to get us started in our pregame, we are going to hand this off to our very own Walshy and Sims. Take it away, fellas.
All right then, guys, welcome to Grand Finals. Dave, it's going to be a pleasure. We've got a big game in store, of course. It's going to be CLG going up against Evil Geniuses. This is going to be a fight of a hell ride. We got the first place taking home $20,000. But again, it's not really all about the money. It's all about that first place pride, riding this wave into Grand Finals. Dave, give us a rundown of the rosters quickly.
Well, on Evil Geniuses, we have Snipe Down, Roy, Lethal, and Roy's twin brother, Lunchbox. And on the CLG squad, we have Cloud, Ogre 2, Royal 2, and Snakebite.
Now, just a really quickie, you actually scumbagged me yesterday. You actually got right the top three.
Of course I did. But
Cloud9 let me down.
One thing I just want to point out is that I think this is the first Grand Finals that I've casted, and of course the one Grand Finals that I cast, they're giving an Xbox away in the audience, so I don't know how that works out. So I guess I can't complain.
Yeah, we're here. First Grand Finals of myself, but it's going to be and what a Grand Finals. What a Grand Finals to begin with. What a privilege. First of all, thank you to PGL, 343, Xbox, everyone for me being here. I've probably the same for yourself. It's been an absolute pleasure. Guys in the audience, are you looking forward to this next match? They are indeed, and again, one of them is going to be walking away with that HCS etched Xbox, which you said earlier on. But Walshy, brackets up on screen now. Let's have a look how these guys got here. Winners, Senis. Moving down, we had Evil Geniuses giving the big 3-0 to Cloud9. Moving on, they managed to go up against the 3-2 against Denial Esports, and then again they made their ways to these Grand Finals. Below their Denial 3-2 in Optic Gaming. They actually got beat as they dropped down by Evil Geniuses. But Dave, give us a rundown of the loser bracket.
Losers bracket, Denial. CLG had to work their way up. They lost early on, and of course, they clawed back. They beat Winter Fox in that 50-49 Shrine game. And in true fashion, once again, they beat Denial in an overtime game. I mean, you can't ask for any closer matches than that. No, not at all. I seriously keep getting flashbacks to Boston. We got the same guys once again going at it. Unfortunately, again, we did see Denial Esports ejected from the bracket, but they walk away with, I believe, $6,000. So it's all smiles, and again, they get to fight again, once again, in California when we go to the Grand Finals. But it's all about this game now. So game one, Dave, we're going up against. It's going to be a capture the flag. But you know what? Actually, before we do that, let's take a look at the teams, guys. We have a little intro for you. Let's show you just exactly who are the Evil Geniuses.
See if he can continue to clear out CLG from this base, and that's another kill for him. A killing frenzy for Snipe Down. To be 3 down though for CLG. They're going to be in a bit of a pickle here. It's Snipe Down with the peel.
He had 24-14 here just a few minutes in as Lunchbox gets another sword kill, waiting for a player to push across.
Lunchbox is that dude. He's the unsung hero here, man.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
These two teams. For EG, it's just an opportunity to move on to the winners finals. For CLG, it means a trip to the losers bracket. But Roy has plans to take EG to those winners finals.
Nice kills by Roy.
So Let's go ahead, folks. Game number 4. We're kicking it off with EG's Lethal. So he knows that, and obviously he had to have known that someone would be hanging out over there.
That last rocket that STK was not able to shoot. Killing Frenzy for Lethal.
So there you have it, Evil Geniuses, some of the most disgusting players in HCS right now, if not the world's greatest team in Halo Esports at this moment in time. But you know what, they've still yet to win this event. They're going to be going up against CLG, so let's just show you exactly who are the boys in blue.
Looking around to see who that is. It might be Sniped down. Oh my goodness! Great shot and the killing spree there for Snakebite.
Evil Genius is just such a scary squad.
I didn't even see that off the bat. I was actually more concerned about what Lunchbox was doing on screen at the time, just grabbing them. But this could be a triple kill for Snakebite, and yet. This is what I'm talking about. Down goes the grenade. There's
wow.
For the
it's
double
almost
kill.
like
Royal
that
2.
was too easy for Royal 2, right? Found each other. Miquin is still in his hut, so now Royal 2 finally shifting his focus over this way. And just as you said it. And I only think it's fitting that we start off here with arguably the greatest player of all time.
With Ogre 2 right now, we are kicking things off. It's going to be Warlord, King of the Hill, Denial Esports, 1 game away.
And we had highlighted before the dominance that Counterlogic Gaming has here. And look at that BR, just so solid.
The tournament now, Cloud grabbing the rockets, firing a rocket down. That's going to be Randa that he connects with some early ring control. Great awareness there from Cloud.
At that point, those lanes are just going to open up. That's going to be opportunity after opportunity.
There you have it, Team Counterlogic Gaming. They've got a hell of a ride if they want to take down Team Evil Geniuses. But before we talk a little bit more about the games ahead, Walshy, we've actually got an interview down on main stage. We've got the team captains. Jay, over to you.
Thanks, fellas. I'm here with Snipedown from Evil Geniuses and Ogre 2 from CLG. On both sides, you guys have had, there's been a lot of Game 5s, a lot of just great clutch plays from both of these teams. How do you guys keep this composure just series after series?
You know, we've been here before, we've clutched up, and I feel like we have a very, knowledgeable team, and we're very good at putting ourselves in the right places at the right time and making the best decisions when it does come down to crunch time. And I think that's why we've had so much success this season and at the end of last season.
It definitely is a game of clutching. EG's been clutching all season, last season, this season, and that's why they've been the best team. And the games are always really close. It's about capitalizing when you have the advantage and not choking it.
What would you guys say you've been most proud of that your teams have accomplished this weekend so far?
I'm proud of our, ability to come into this tournament without as much practice as we wish we could have had and apply that dominance that, we've had. We weren't, thinking, oh, we're under practice, we're not going to perform well. We were just like, let's play these game types. Nothing's changed. The game types are all the same from the last tournament. And we really came in and showed how good we can be when we, get going. And that's exactly what we've been doing.
We're on the other end of the spectrum from that. We were slumping for a while. I was on vacation. My twin brother got married. And
congratulations.
I went to Hawaii for that, so I couldn't practice for a while. But once I got back, we started playing every night. We worked really hard, and all of our game types are solid now. And it's really just been – I'm really proud that we've been keeping our composure this weekend. The only thing that's been keeping us down the past few weeks is our attitudes. But we've been playing really well, and everyone's in a good mood. So here we go.
Well, I'll say personally, I have not been keeping my composure watching you guys play, so I'm both excited and terrified to watch this series. We won't make you guys wait any longer. To get us started, let's hand it back to our casters. Walshy and Sims, take it away, fellas.
So there you have it then, straight from the team captains themselves. It's going to be a good game. The one thing that I have to say is both these teams, and generally all the players in the HCF, they have a lot of respect for one another, and I think it's great to see, I must say personally, see Ogre 2 back in the top 2 again. We know the teams, the CLG boys, have been struggling a little bit, and personally for me, it's always been a little bit weird seeing Ogre 2 with yourselves back in the day, how good he was, how good at winning everything, to struggling a little bit at CLG, but They're now back up there. They've got themselves back in the game, back in the grand finals. We've got the KDs on the screen right now. Snipe down 1.24, Roy 1.119, Lunchbox 104, and Lethal also with a 104. Run us through CLG, Dave.
CLG squad, you can see the numbers for yourself, but mainly Royal 2 is the story here, 1.36, and I would say the majority of that has to be coming from his Shrine games. I have seen him so dominant there. I want to say he was 22-8 in that Game 5 against Winter Fox. The most recent one against Denial, I believe he pulled like a 32-19. He's just a force to be reckoned with on Shrine and in general.
You actually saw it. I mean, it does. You always say yourself, stats don't tell the full story. You see Ogre 2 there with a 0.95. Should that something the team should be worried about, or at the end of the day, it's Ogre 2?
At the end of the day, it's the wins. That's all that matters. And stats don't tell the full story. Yeah, there's a correlation between higher stats and winning. But you're looking at Ogre 2 with a 0.95, very respectable against the competition they're going against. And they are in the grand finals, guaranteed top 2, so no, stats don't tell the full story.
And what you saw on screen there, of course, was the series layout. The first game, as you can see now, guys, on screen, it's going to be Capture the Flag on Warlord. Game 2 will be Team Slayer on Shrine. We'll look, as you mentioned, over the kills there later on for that game. Game 3 is going to be King of the Hill on Lockdown. Game 4, if it's needed, will be Neutral Bomb on Assault. And Game 5, which I hope we see, will be Team Slayer on Lockdown, one of the slowest games in the HCS at the moment. Now, again, you know, EG want to extend their dominance and they want to show they are the best, and if you want to be the best, you've got to play the best. So let's see what CLG can do. Guys, make some noise. It's grand finals time, baby. On board with Ogre 2 the go. Unfortunately, 3 down, Walsh. 4 down straight off the spawn.
And look at this. All 4 members of EG just swarming in and going in the perfect positions. They know that CLG at this point is going to spawn at ramp portal because Roy went over and blocked Hellspot, and they just run this flag as fast as they can across the map.
I like how Roy's actually hunting down this player sometimes, and my God, we've got a cap from EG already. Captain Snipe down, puts the flag in. Less than 30 seconds in the game. EG are 1-0 up over CLG. Lethal now creeping down bottom mid. He's going to put some shots into the player up on green flag, takes down, I believe, I'm not entirely sure that was, gets the double on Cloud up top. Ogre 2 now moving across, throwing some grenades into red flag. Will we see a player in there? No, he does not. He knows it's over on the health pack, shooting some shots in, but not actually managing to connect. Looking at his teammate Royal 2, who's taking shots. Cloud's there to support. 2 players underneath red, finds Roy. I think he actually caught him a little bit off guard. He gets taken down, but once again, Dave, 4 down for CLG.
And this is the capitalization that Ogre 2 was talking about. He realizes when EG gets all the members of his team down, they're going to push in as a squad. They're going to block the correct spawns, and they run the flag so fast. So as you notice, as soon as all of CLG was taken down, it was just almost a guaranteed cap. It was just magic to watch how Roy blocked the ramp port, or sorry, the health port spawn, and they just ran it ramp side. So that's just something that we'll see thematically throughout this entire match, where when these teams get all 4 down, they know their perfect setup. I think one of the biggest things that separates these top squads, by the top squads, I'd say like the top 4 or 5 teams from all the other, you know, contending teams in the top 16, is these squads not only know what to do when they have full control, they know how to do it perfectly. And when they are at a disadvantage, when all 4 of the members are dead, they know how to get out of those situations better than all the other squads.
A perfect execution indeed, and it actually resolved in a cap just, I think it was 25 seconds into the game. Now we're here with Snakebite. He's going to make a pull and a run, goes through Telly, more than likely going to be a player, ignores that one, throws it up. Can we see his teammate capture? Yes, he can. That's going to be, I believe that was Royal 2 capturing it 1-1, putting a point on the board for CLG now, all tied up. Picking up that laser, looking for a player, gives Lethal a suntan and gets the assist, but unfortunately gets back whacked. Lunchbox also picking up the sniper, the laser, sniper, no sniper on this map, picking up the laser beam, looking for another player. Can he find anyone creeping down bottom mid? He finds a player trying to get the shotgun, he goes down. Sentinel beam kill for him at the moment, just being a bit of a nuisance from bottom mid.
Yeah, and just EG continues to swarm different quadrants of this map. So you notice that very first cap that they got all the kills, they swarmed the CLG base because they knew that they could pull in for a flag. And right here, it was they were in too defensive a position, so they decided, hey, we're gonna focus on the green side of the map, try to get a side flag so we can put cross-map shots, and then push in for a pull.
Me personally, quite as a player, I've always been told, stay up high, never go down low. But in this game, every time we go on to an EG player, they're always hovering around bottom mid. Why is that?
You should never say never. I mean, there's a lot of spots here on this map, or different positions you should go, but the main point is you need that balance. Yes, as a rule of thumb, it's better. You should more likely go towards the top because you can lay down shots across map, and if you need to, you can go down low and rotate. But the problem is you need those teammates that are down by portals, down by bottom center, that can rotate around and finish off the kills. And as I'm talking and rambling right there, we see another cap.
From CLG, making it 2-1 now, putting a bit of pressure on Evil Geniuses and giving them the fight back. Lunchbox moving in with the laser, and he's also going to throw out the flag as well. 2 down now for CLG. They decide they get the recut, but throw it the other way. Can Cloud stay alive and do some damage to EG? I still think there's another player. You mentioned before how important it is to stay alive when you're the last one. 3 down at this moment in time for CLG. He's been a nuisance from bottom mid. His teammates are now back up. He finally goes down.
That is the best possible thing you could ask from Cloud right there. Not only did he distract at least 2 members of EG looking for him at the portals, but he turns around, kills Snipe Down, who's going up for a pole, and was eventually taken down, but the whole point is that he single-handedly stopped a flag cap opportunity.
Again, you don't even have to make something happen with a flag, so long as you're just a complete nuisance and they don't know where you are. We've seen it time and time again where players will just run around and just staying alive, wait for the respawn, try and take advantage of it at the moment. Moved across to Lunchbox. He's still got this laser and still been a nightmare for CLG. He's going to jump up to help back, look for a player. Unfortunately, gets the back whack to the head. Roy just grabs a kill now, turns around. That's Ogre 2 who puts him down with a big shotgun to the chest. And now we'll move across to Lethal. Every time we move across to an Evil Genius player, they're dying. Snipe Down now, currently the last alive as his teammates come off the spawn. Cloud running across the catwalk at the moment, pulling a cheeky pull as Snipe Down goes down. 3 down now for EG. This is going to be CLG trying to secure this and make this 3-1.
I like this play by Snakebite. He goes top center at the perfect time, not only to grab camo, but there are, I would say, 3 great times to push top center in this map. 1, when camo's up. 2, when your teammates are on the enemy flag and you can get spawn kills over at health portal or ramp portal. And the 3rd time would be when your teammates have the side bases and you need to give some extra cover fire on the enemy flag so you can eventually push on there.
Snakebite's been so dominant now with this camera, putting some shots in on a killing spree. They almost made it 3-1, unfortunately. A player managed to suicide and get the flag recup. Putting some shots in Snipe Down. I don't think he knows his camo guy's behind him. He's one shot. He goes down yet again. The flag once again on the move. Double kill for Snakebite. What a position he's in right now, Walshy.
Yeah, and even though Snakebite's not top center right now, his teammate was. I believe it was Cloud who was top center. Eventually rotate over and grab the flag. But the point being is they love that top center spot. When they have the flag out, they are just getting those easy spawn kills, and you can just turn back and forth. If an enemy tries to go through portal, you can single-handedly deal with that player.
And here we go again. He's rotated back to top mid. Killing frenzy for Snakebite as CLG put another flag in. They make it 3-1. Evil Geniuses having a train rode through them by this Counter Logic gaming roster right now. This is grand finals. They want this win. They want to prove they are the best team in the world. Everything to play for. $20,000 on the line. Walshy, I did not see this dominance coming out of the CLG roster.
No, Snakebite is on a tear. It is so hard to get a killing frenzy on a game type like this, let alone against Evil Geniuses. He's just doing that solely with BR and great camo control and great positioning.
Finally 4 down now for CLG. Evil Genius is going to try and rally together and make something happen, but the damage has been done. However, we're only really a few minutes into the game. That's going to be, I believe, 8 minutes remaining on the clock. 3-1 down as we see Roy pushing the flag out. Another player's going to go through. Where does he need to go?
Well, this was a great play. Roy tossed out the flag, his teammate was already there, and so what Roy does is he pushes off the flag. That way no other members of CLG spawn outside the base. It's going to be so much tougher for them to push across the map.
Finally, Royal 2 is sat back down. Can he grab this flag? Yes, he does. There is some more time on. Will we see Lethal get a touch on this? Double kill from Lethal and puts it in. See, that's going to be EG putting another one on the scoreboard to make it 3 flags to 2.
So impressed by their control and their coordination. Because like I said, I think a less coordinated team, they would have just tossed out the flag and tried to get slays from the flag position in case that run didn't work out. But Roy had enough trust in his teammate to realize that he was going to run it in the correct direction, so Roy left those spots open. Because a lot of times, if you stay on the flag too long, an enemy can get a spawn near the portal and port through and possibly have an attempt at stopping the flag cap.
Finally, Lethal did actually go down, moved across the lunchbox. Every time we go across him, he's always got this.
He loves that gun.
He's a massive fan. Unfortunately, he gets forward in the face. CLG, though, however, R3 down. Lethal went on a little bit of a rip tear. They managed to grab a flag cap out of it, kind of doing what Snakebite did earlier on. Can Snakebite put himself back in that position again, and can they get another cap out of it? At the moment, it seems to be EG they're just ripping them apart off the spawn.
Yeah, and look at this play by Snakebite, doing such a good job distracting. Right now, EG cannot comfortably run this flag across the map until they take out Snakebite, and Snakebite gets not only one kill, but a melee on Lunchbox and stops this flag cap.
Oh, can he grab it? No, they can't. That's still in the open. Can someone get this recover as Lunchbox goes for the grab? He finally goes down. Will somebody be able to put this in or bring it back home? I just do not know. As Roy's caught with no shield, grenade comes in. Finally, he goes down. 7 seconds remain on that flag, and that's going to be it. Flag reset. CLG player does manage to get the recover. Double kill for Snipedown right now. He's on the defensive. Can he pick up this player? No, he cannot. There is a grenade, but the assist comes in, never mind. And Evil Genius's teamwork there at his finest, and he gets cleaned up. Find Cloud running under from Green. There's the flag in the open. What's he going to do? Is he going to go for it? No, he's not, because Royal 2's there to pick up the flag.
Snipedown getting that double kill is one of those clutch moments that Ogre 2 was talking about, because EG was actually in a pretty bad situation there. Even though they had the flag all the way at the ramp, there were 2 or 3 members of EG trapped on their flag, and it was a perfect situation for CLG not only to get the return, but to get a counter cap. Snipedown getting that double kill instantly shuts down that counter cap.
And that's kind of what he wants to be doing over and over again at the moment. There's the double killing spree for Snipedown, throws in the grenade. Will he get that kill? Pushes the player back into it. No hit markers, though that player will stay alive, but he jumps up. It's going to be Royal 2. However, he's got a spawner next to him. 2 down now. 3, I believe. 2 down on either side at this moment in time. There goes Lethal. 4 down. Yes, all 4 for CLG.
Yes, and Roy's running the flag, and they're leaving the spawns open. So you see Lunch trying to make sure that no one got a spawn outside of the flag. So he's checking yellow first, but Roy should be safely across the map, and I'm not sure what happened. It looks like Roy was taken down by a spawner. So no, this will not be an EG cap, and they have to make something happen in these next 5 minutes.
And as you say, that Lunchbox starts to open up a little bit on the CLG roster. Doesn't have his favourite weapon, which we've seen so much of the Sentinel Beam. Let's move across to Clown, see what he's up to, hiding around in yellow nades. Puts some grenades down himself in the tellies to see if anyone comes through and lands on them. Gets some shots in the back. I believe that was from Lunchbox. I didn't see if Camo was up there. I didn't quite cop for it, but never mind. The coaches are too good at this level. They'll be telling those teams when they're up perfectly. That's going to be Royal. Gets caught off guard. Will he get the 4 to the face? No, he managed to run away. Cloud, the opposing flag. His own flag himself will be on the move. He'll go through. Does he get the beat down? Yes, he does. That was a player clutched up. Manages to throw it up as well. That's going to be Lethal. Took him down. Can we see CLG grab this one back? Roy needs to be super careful. Grenades coming in. It's on the edge. Can
He's the only one alive right now. Lunchbox the only one alive right now. And this is going to be one of those times where CLG is set up perfectly for a counter cap. We're going to have to see if they can do it, but unfortunately 2 members of CLG down, and it looks like this might just be a wash. Both flags return and back on even footing.
They didn't actually manage to get it down, as we saw a couple of players spawning in red. However, the flag's still out. Lunchbox puts it in and says, I want this back home. Cloud trying to find this player at the moment. Lunchbox is playing a little bit of ring around the road as he jumps up onto the platform. Will chase him, come back to haunt him. No, he will not. He takes down, but he goes down at the same time. Should he have chased that kill, or should he have moved away?
I don't think that there was any fault with Cloud's play right there. He did a good job just staying put and eventually going for the kill. But I think there was actually a fault with Lunchbox there. The flag was going to return in 5 or so seconds. There's really no reason to put yourself out in the open there and die. So I think that was just a bit of a safer play on Lunchbox's part, because he realized, hey, CLG's been really aggressive, trying to run these flags, so I'm just going to get this return to make sure it's safe. But in the end, it ended up costing his life.
Indeed, so we have 3 minutes remaining on the clock at this moment in time. CLG are in the lead by 1 flag. I'm stunned and blown away by the aggression this team has come out with. We actually saw this could be another cap for CLG. They're running it straight across the top, and they put it in. 4-2 now as Royal 2 catches the flag. Wow, Evil Geniuses will not have expected this, Walshy.
EG already had their work cut out for them when it was 3-2, but now they have to somehow make 2 caps happen in 2.5 minutes. And even if that's the case, they have to somehow win in overtime. They have to pull off something miraculous. We have to see what they did at the very beginning of the game. They need to get some sort of full control, get top center, and get those spawn kills.
In a situation like this, they are in the lead by 2 flags, Walshy. There's only 2 minutes on the clock. What would you expect them to do? Would you want them to slay and try and see it out, or do you think they should keep up the aggression and keep pulling the flags from CLG POV?
The absolute worst thing CLG can do is sit on their flag. Now, even if they get on the EG flag, they don't have to pull or force a run, but they do have to continue to be aggressive. The best spots that CLG can be right now are green flag and yellow flag, because even if they're taken out in those locations, EG can't fully capitalize on that. They have to get in some sort of nearby position to take them out unless they get some sort of lucky grenade across the map. So best thing that CLG can do right now is hold down green and yellow flag.
Okay, so 1 minute 30 remaining on the clock. Cloud's got the fresh camo, turns around. That's a shotgun guy with the ICU medal. He gets absolutely wrecked from top mid. Finds Snakebite now as we move across to Leafer, looking for a couple of spawners over there. Going to move up into blue flag. Will he find anybody else? He does have his teammate with him. Grenades coming in thick and fast. He goes down. We saw so many markers coming up on his screen there. He was completely overwhelmed. However, Roy finds a player behind him, unfortunately. The flag is out and away. Can they recover this, or will CLG see this one out with a 5-2? I just don't know who's alive at this moment. Royal 2's in place to pick it up. Will he go for it? Yes, he does. However, he gets killed very shortly. Let's move across to Cloud. Gets the assist. That flag, though, is still out, putting some pressure on EG.
Yeah, so there's no reason that CLG needs to force a cap. However, the opportunity presents itself, of course, run that flag across the map. They had 3 members of EG down for a moment, and had they gotten that kill, they could have easily ran that cap in and ensured the game victory. However, as soon as Cloud died, CLG did a very good job of just letting that cap go and just going for kills, because they realized at this point EG has to make some sort of amazing play. They have to get some sort of double cap, and that's exactly what we might see here right now as Roy runs in this 3rd cap.
We do know how clutch these players are. 3 down for CLG. Can they get this one in? Sticky. They will get the beat down. Yes, they do. Gets the flag beat down. 16 seconds remaining there. 1 flag down. Can they pull off some kind of miracle and pull this one out and get it across the map? However, CLG are going on the defensive. 7 seconds on the clock. 5, 4, 3. The flag's on the move. Can Roy save the day, or will they get it? Double kill, triple kill coming up. No, unfortunately, sniped down, shut down. Flag is open. Will Snakebite return it? That's going to be it. CLG take game number 1. Dave, I did not see that coming whatsoever.
We just saw EG come out the gates and cap within the first 25 seconds. But CLG is such a resilient team. They fought back. They kept their composure, and anytime EG made a mistake, namely when EG would run the flag back, I think EG, more often than CLG, they would die trying to rally the flag a bit further. Whereas, especially towards the end of the game, CLG did such a good job of saying, hey, let that flag go. We had one of us die, just get the kills. We had the lead, play to our advantage.
Let's have a quick look at the stats on screen. Unfortunately, a -11 from Lunchbox down at the bottom, but look at the boys in blue up top. 35, 31, 35, and 37, but credit where credit's due to Roy. Almost throwing a 50 bomb. 45 in a grand final is some big, big numbers, but again, you say it time and time again.
You saw those assists, though. Like, yeah. Roy had 10 assists, where every one of his teammates had 23 or more assists.
And that kind of play is what you need. You want to expect your kills to be mopped up. You want to do things like that. And we quite a few out of Lunchbox himself. He was running flags. He was doing the work. But unfortunately, I just think the aggression, it took EG by surprise. I certainly didn't see CLG doing that.
Yeah, I wish I had it on the POV of Roy that I believe on the 3rd cap that they were trying to pull in, just for the fact that they had all of the CLG members down. They got off the flag to not block the spawns, and somehow they must have got separated from the flag runner, because Roy was taken down, the flag was killed, and they ended up returning it. So it was just one of those weird situations where it seems like EG is always organized there, especially after that first cap, where we saw him run it perfectly. And so I thought we were about to see a guaranteed cap from EG, and if I had to pinpoint any moment where EG could have brought it back and at least brought it overtime, it would have been that 3rd cap around the, I want to say, 19-minute mark.
I mean, quote me if I'm wrong here, I believe that's only the 3rd map that EG have dropped at this event. However, we've seen it at previous events. They have been beaten down. Just where you was it was at the previous event at Iron Gaming, they actually lost the first series to Denial, and it had to go to a second one, and then you really saw the EG train open up, and they give Denial the big 3-0. Whether or not we'll be seeing that again, as you can see right now, guys, on screen, people in the crowd, that Xbox right there, give us a cheer. This, one of you lucky people out there will be walking away away with that HCS etched Xbox. We said before, Dave, we actually won.
Yeah, if it was up to me, I would give it to the loudest fan in the audience.
The loudest fan. Who's the loudest fan in the audience? Make some noise, guys. Game number 2's coming up now. Snip3down backing off with the sniper rifle. Needs to throw some nades in, looking for some hit markers. There's Snakebite. Interesting how a guy's already on their side of the map already, Dave.
Yeah, it seems like they tried to go for some quick play to take over the EG sniper. Obviously, they've watched these guys. They know Snip3down start. They know he wasn't going to peek out towards Courtyard, and they tried to take advantage of that. Even though we're watching Snip3down, he's hitting some action, I want to check Royal 2. However, Royal 2 was taken out immediately. Caster's Curse, I was going to give him props earlier and just say he's done such a good job on every Shrine game I've seen so far this tournament. I want to see what the keys to his success are. But as I say that, Caster Curse on everyone. Snip3down's also taken down.
Just a quick question on that kind of scenario, Dave. He knew the guy were coming up. You could see you were lining up for the no-scope beatdown. Would it have been more better to back off and survive, or do you think he did the right decision?
I think he made the right decision. He was already committed too far forward. He could have maybe ducked his head and died with the snipe and dropped it off towards his street, but Snip3down's not happy with just dying on the street. He says, you know what, this person's going to jump. I know their exact trajectory, so I'm just going to go for the easy no-scope beatdown. So I think that was just a bit of a misexecution on Snip3down's part.
But the worrying thing I always find about EG, it doesn't matter which member of the team has a sniper in their hand. As you can see right now on screen, Roy has picked it up after Snip3down died. Every single one of these guys can be an absolute god when it comes to sniping. No matter what, you do not want to let EG in any scenario have 2 snipers up on you, otherwise you're going to lose the game instantly. As we see now, we hit 13-30. Roy hitting a shot, 10-9 the score. The lead still very fragile, neck and neck. 13 minutes, 17 remaining on the clock. Still everything to play for. 10-10 right now as both teams hit double figures.
Now, I like this play where Roy is just backing down, buying as much time. I think we'd see other players try to go for that no-scope cross-map because they realize they're not an immediate threat, but Roy just decides to buy time and stay alive as long as possible. We've seen this play multiple times from players. They say, hey, I'm just going to drop snipe off the map. I would rather have it be off the map than in the enemy's hands.
Of course, you don't want to let any of them, especially when it comes to both these teams. In this kind of level of Halo, no matter what kind of player you are, even in the top 10, you need to know how to pick that sniper up, and if you're going to use it, do some damage. Plenty of times we see people giving up weapons and giving them to other players they know is fair, but at this level, you need to know what you're doing with it.
Yeah, it takes discipline. I mean, players have always had those moments where they can hit that no-scope and stay alive with snipers just a little bit longer, but you need that discipline to realize, hey, more often than not, the safer play, the less risky play is just jump that off the map.
All right then, guys, you see again EG down on points, about to hit the 12-minute remaining mark, 18-13, looking a little bit shaky even at the start of the CLG, starting to open up a good score gap. Canalogic Gaming, credit where credit's due to them. They've come here, they're not messing around, they've come to show their dominance, as that will be Snakebite, jumps down with a double, unfortunately gets cleaned up as he hits the bomb. 21-16 the score right now. Things are looking shaky, but it's, you know, we've seen the comeback kings themselves. They've done better things and bigger things before, Dave. Can they do this one as well?
Yeah, it's absolute back and forth. They can definitely come back from this. I want to give credit to CLG because not only did they just win that last match, they got to be feeling good from there. So maybe it's just taking a little bit for EG to get their bearings, but that's still not a good enough excuse because as we saw the previous game, EG came out so strong, getting that first cap within 25 seconds. So there's no excuses here from either team. It's CLG outplaying the other squad. But the thing that I'm noticing most is that they are generally keeping snipers out of everyone's hands. They shut down Snip3down early. Royal 2 was killed early on. And as I said that, Snip3down has a new sniper, and he's at ring 3.
Here we go then. Let's see what Eric kind of damage he can do right now. He's got snipe in his name for a reason. He is one of the best snipers in the world and always has been. Can he land this shot? Let's have a look as he jumps across. Will he peek up? Yes, he does. Trying to land a jumping headshot. He knows the player's below him. Will he get this shot? No, he will not. I'm not entirely actually sure who put some bullets in him then.
Yeah, all of CLG is paying attention to Snip3down. As soon as one of these snipers are called out, someone like Royal 2 or Snip3down, the entire team focuses. They realizes what goes on if they do not take out that threat immediately. So we don't see Snip3down have the same sort of free reign that we've seen in some of the earlier matches that throughout this weekend.
Well, this is because they're going to want to shut him down, as you actually called it perfectly earlier on. You don't want to let this guy have sniper.
Look at that.
Oh,
3 members of
three
CLG
people
coming straight after Snip3down. Not only to push on him, but they're not just calling out someone in ring 2, they're saying it's Snip3down and ring 2 with sniper, take him out immediately.
However, they run at him and they charged at him with a rocket. They did take him down, but as you can see now on screen, Roy got the back smack. Rockets will transition. He's got 3 in the barrel. That's a guaranteed 3 kills if he lands every single one. I don't want to be seeing at this level any random rockets, and as we've mentioned, we said a few days, we've been seeing them all weekend, people just lobbing some rockets left, right and center. Decides to throw the sniper to his teammate. Beautiful little play from there, showing some teamwork and appreciation for your other mates. Looking now, can he find another player hiding around in ring 2? There's ring 3, fires a rocket. He's going to be weak. In fact, he's not. Cloud managed to jump off and stay alive.
I really like that location that Roy was at. He realized, all right, my teammates have my back in these rocks, and I have my side clear, so he just decided he could get a better angle from ring 3. I usually don't like ring 3 with rockets, especially when there's a sniper on the other side of the map, but he obviously must have known that both his teammates, Lunchbox and Snipedown, have both snipers, so EG, despite being down by 1 kill, is in a clear lead at this point of the game.
And as you mentioned, 1 kill only a few minutes ago. He was a hell of a lot bigger than that. He has the sniper rifle now. Can he do any damage? Again, you mentioned it before, Dave. They are just shutting Eric down time and time again. Now across with Lunchbox, who we know himself is a cracking sniper. Let's see what kind of shots he can pull off.
Yeah, he's just doing a great job of holding down his hut. The only way that EG is going to lose control of this half of the map is if they lose their snipe hut. And Lunchbox is probably not going to leave this spot because he realizes that he can stay here as long as he wants while Snipedown goes and grabs the second snipe. So right now, CLG's in some trouble. We've seen them play very passive, especially like Lockdown TS when they were playing the most recent match against Denial. But CLG does not have time on their side. A team like EG is too disciplined. They are going to be able to get picks time and time again, all the way across the map here with 2 snipers on Shrine.
And then Lunchbox grabs the sniper, and before you know it, he has a sniper spree. What a clean headshot that was up on ring 3. This guy can do some serious damage. Dave, you seen something?
Yeah, you know what wouldn't surprise me is I'm not sure if Snipedown put the sniper on respawn yet, but we could maybe see Towie try some tricky coach moves where they set the red sniper on respawn, combine the ammo, and just continuously have sniper spawn on only the EG side of the map. But I don't know how this just happened. EG had 2 snipers and somehow are down by a kill now.
Look, you see, you give Towie some sort of curse. He went to do it, and now the scoreline has changed instantly, 34 to 30.
This should not happen. This is bad news for EG and EG fans, because when EG had a positional advantage and a weapon advantage, by positional they had ring control and they had their own sniper hut, and by weapon advantage they had 2 snipers. They weren't able to pull off a big lead. But I like this play by EG because when they got a kill, they decided they're going to push all the way across because they know this is the only sniper still in play on the map and they want it back.
Look at all those EG players just washing over CLG. Only 1 bullet in the chamber. Do you think he's going to hold this one out, or do you think he will burn it and go for another one?
It all depends. I don't know exactly if this is the red or the blue sniper. So if it is, if it's his side sniper, he is going to drop it immediately. However, if it's the enemy sniper, he is going to hold on to that. Even if he runs across a shotgun, he wants to hold on to it just for the fact that he doesn't want CLG to have a free sniper on their side of the map.
Let's see if he swaps it out with new combo, which he does indeed. That's now going to be out.
I would assume it's his side sniper, or unless EG wants to go for some sort of tricky play and eventually push over. But in the end, they don't have to rush in any sense. Whatever sniper he just dropped is not going to come up for 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So that would be back at around like the 4:40 mark.
And we just see on the bottom, fun fact, by advancing to the grand final, CLG has secured a top 4 seeds at finals. A win will earn them the 3rd seed, so we could see yet again another seat swap if they somehow manage to do the dirty against Evil Geniuses.
And that is huge for CLG in both cases, because if CLG loses this, they realize they have to play EG in the semifinals. Whereas if they win this, they get the comfort of knowing they would not have to face EG until the actual winners bracket finals.
But first off, they actually have to get there and do that, and they're struggling a little bit now as we see Lethal tearing up with the Rockets. The lead has extended. It's been swapping back and forth. They now, 5 minutes 50 on the clock, they now have a 5-kill lead. That lead's been fragile so much, but, you know, CLG were completely in control at the start, and they've just lost it and let it go.
Yeah, that's the most surprising part to me, is it's like EG, they had power weapons and positions, and they aren't grabbing some sort of lead. However, now that they don't have snipers, they're actually going ahead in kills. That's absolutely surprising to me. That's, on paper, that should not happen.
Yeah.
You have snipers, you have position advantage, you should get more kills. But it just seems like maybe EG does better pushes together when they have their backs against the wall, or I don't know. Maybe it just didn't play to EG's strengths. There's really no reason that EG should not have a bigger lead early on and that they made a comeback right now. But we have the snipe in the hands of Royal 2. This is the person that you want the sniper to be with, because as we've seen on Shrine before, him going double-digit positive multiple times.
So looking at this right now, you know what, Dave, just give us really, really quickly, just to give the people at home a rundown of exactly where all the players on CLG are. However, Snakebite did just go down off his screen.
Okay. Well, we could see off of Royal 2 screen that 2 of his members were at Ring 2 and Ring 3. So CLG has ring control and a sniper rifle, whereas EG, they're kind of strewn across the side of the map, whereas Lethal, as I was just saying, that Lethal just took over Ring 2 for a second, but decides to back down for some reason.
Royal 2 now, man of the hour. Can he make something happen? 48-44 the score. 4 minutes 30 to do some damage. 45 now. 49. EG only need one more kill to secure this. Once this game is over, guys, in the audience, we will be doing the console giveaway, so make some noise. Let's hear you cheer. And there we have it, just as we say that. Evil Geniuses secure game number 2. You know, commiserations to CLG. They did at the start. They were on fire. Yes. And you said it shouldn't have happened, but he did.
The most impressive part to me that game was when EG had 2 snipers. Snipe Down was over at the BR side, rock side of blue base, and Lunchbox was over at the blue hut. And not only that, they had Roy and Lethal in ring. You can't ask for a better situation than that. Maybe ask for rockets and everyone be no shields, but besides that, you can't ask for a better situation. And somehow CLG came ahead in that. It seems like they're doing an incredible job of shutting down Snipe Down. I have not seen Snipe Down this game when he has a sniper. I haven't seen him string together more than 3 or 4 kills, and that's not discredit to Snipe Down. That is a lot of credit to CLG because they realize of how much of a threat Snipe Down is. So what I think Snipe Down needs to do to adjust this match so far is go from more of that slaying role when he has that power weapon. When he has sniper, he, obviously pick off a kill or 2 when he can, but he needs to realize that he needs to back down and stay alive because CLG is going to have all their attention focused on him, and EG...
Certainly ones you don't, but never mind all about that. It's all about this. We are in game number 3. It's going to be King of the Hill on lockdown. Dave, what are you looking at?
Snipe Down does this play every single time where he goes to the front of library, shoots out the top right of the rightmost barrel, and Sniper comes flying to front library. However, he was taken out immediately, and Lunchbox spots someone bottom BR, and this is going to be easy sword kill.
There we go, gets the kill, looking across right now, but it's not necessarily all about the kills, Dave. It's all about that hill time, and I spoke to Strong Side earlier on about your disagreements with the hill. The one thing that we did agree on, though, however, is that B hill. When you get up into BR tower, you can rack up at so many points. But I'm saying the Delta Hill at bottom snipe is the best hill to scrap up massive amounts of time. Now, my agreement is with Strong Side. I think I'll just disagree with him for, just for the sake of it. Yeah. But main point being is, on average, more teams will grab more time out of the bottom center hill compared to the top BR hill. Just because this top BR hill, you almost need a full setup. You almost need BR tower under control and sniper tower under control because you can cross map so easily from snipe. So right here, EG is going to get these next 10 seconds or 20 seconds almost uncontested as long as Lunchbox stays alive. Now that Lunchbox was taken down from snipe tower, it's going to be really tough for Lethal to grab all this time because he's going to get cross mapped from Cloud, cross mapped from Royal 2, and taken down, just like I said right there. And there we go, but look who's next to him. It is, of course, Roy, and he has the sniper. I'm stunned that he managed to grab that from top mid and transition across.
But the main point is, all right, so look at this. Even though EG has BR tower and a sniper at BR tower, they can't get any time from this. Yeah. He's trying to stay alive, and I guess it seems like EG tried to make some sort of push. Yeah, Snipe Down, Lunchbox, and Lethal all pushed over to Snipe Tower to take it over. So that just proves my point further that you need Snipe Tower and BR Tower to effectively grab time in this top BR hill.
Roy actually comes back and punishes the guy for letting him stay alive. I have no idea. He must have took an additional 2 or 3 shots, at least 1 shot, running away to library, comes back, kills that player. Still sniper rifle, 5 bullets in the chamber. Can he find some faces and can he get some kills? There's one, misses it. Ooh, glad he didn't pull the trigger, otherwise he would have been sending his own teammate packing. 4 bullets left now. He's getting shot from under glass. Will scope in, see if he can just grab the player. However, looks away at the wrong time. The player knows he's there, is going to hang back, turns around and gives him one. Ogre 2 takes a bullet to the visor.
I like this play by Roy, and one thing that Strong Side and I did agree on, saying the C-Hill is not that strong, but it seems like Roy is opting to grab some time from it. I find this a little surprising because most teams, they're going to push over to Snipe Tower and try to get that under control for the Delta Hill, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's going to see if he can take down the Sword player, but was taken down too quick. But his twin brother Lunchbox is over here at Snipe Tower, going to see if he can get control of Sniper and Sword.
But he does know Ogre 2, of course, has that lethal weapon and needs to be extremely careful. Sticks Royal 2. What a stick there. Someone else jumps over. Will he pick up this double or will he not? Yes, he does indeed. Sniper has a few bullets left. I'm not entirely sure if the triple kill there for Lunchbox catches a player in BR2 and shuts him down instantly.
I like this play from Lunchbox. He immediately just starts grabbing hill time and looking for where CLG is spawning. He says, all right, I have a teammate over at BR Tower who is eventually taken down, and we have Snipe Tower. So his biggest threats are someone coming from bottom center or coming from elbow. And it looks like now that Roy is in hill with him as well, he is just completely safe. So I would like to actually see Lunchbox jumping and looking towards bottom blue, but at the same time, he knows what he's doing. It seems like he's just focused on getting some kills at Snipe Tower and keeping that fully under control.
Ooh, but as he goes around, he gets a sword straight across the face. That's going to be Snakebite, of course. Going to move up now. Will he? They're catching actually Roy on elbow. He's going to be running up. There's the assist medal. That means his teammate shot him down. However, Snipe down, taking a risky maneuver to run across top mid. Very risky indeed, especially when you've got Royal 2 in tow, hanging around in the library. That player is now going to get called out. We'll see if we see the assist medal. There it is. Royal 2 responds to Snakebite, his duo partner. He takes down that kill. But then again, we see the back whack. Cloud goes down, the grenade goes across. Nice little headshot from Snakebite to shut him down before he even got a chance to do anything. Out comes the sword. Will he get lethal? Yes, of course he does.
And he's doing a great job just keeping control of Snipe Tower. Sword is one of the best weapons you can have around here because you can just force so many close range engagements. Nobody can effectively charge up the snipe ramp to finish you, and if anyone jumps up from top middle to either Snipe 2 or Snipe 3, it's almost a guaranteed kill. So I'd be surprised to see Snakebite rotate over unless he knows he's completely safe to library. So I would expect Snakebite to stay here, let a teammate lead the charge, and he could follow up.
He's just completely controlling this, and now we see the shotgun on the floor. If one of his teammates spawns by him, he's going to let them know they should.
He's taking both. He realizes the only threat at Snipe Tower for him right now is that shotgun, and unless one of his teammates has it, he's going to take it.
Oh, but a risky drop down as a grenade bounces off a wall and hits him smack bang in the face. That's going to be 2 members of Evil Geniuses are going to flush out. That's going to be a sword and shotgun, so I think both weapons are going to transition into the hands of EG.
Yeah, and that's also an important note. So I think the Snipe Tower is very important because not only Delta Hill, not only does Sniper spawn there, but you can pretty much do everything from that hill. You can drop down, nade them out of bottom center, you can keep them out of top BR, but notice how both these teams, they actually were fighting over Snipe Tower that entire time rather than BR Tower, even though the B hill is going to come up next.
But just look at that teamwork. You can see it on streams, Howie just leaning over the shoulders of the EG players, shouting out exactly where everyone is. This team is an extremely organized team. You are not going to, you're not going to be able to come up behind any of them and push them out. However, Roy throws the sword, misses it. The grenade just sticks on the edge and doesn't take him down. He's going to hide now because he is one shot. But he needs to be careful. A player dropping down. We move across to Lunchbox right now. He's with his teammates. They're going to try and take control of BR Tower. There's a lot of time in that hill. However, I believe that is sword and shotgun down for Evil Geniuses, but they do have Snipe down with the Sniper, of course. Let's see what damage he can do.
I wouldn't be surprised to see CLG try to charge Snipe down here because they realize until they take care of him, they cannot comfortably sit in hill uncontested. Basically, Snipe down can almost single-handedly keep him out of the hill. So you notice right now, CLG is not in the hill, so it must mean that they still are charging over towards Snipe down. So this is the threat that Snipe Tower poses. Even though they have 2 members down, even though they have BR Tower, they can't comfortably grab the hill.
He's just hunting some faces right now as he takes down one, looking for another. He's heard his teammates hit. You can hear the shields fall off. Finds Cloud, gives him a body shot, throws the grenade across. There's another player in there. 2 of them are pushing in for a scrappy little bit of time, though. 5 minutes approaching, 64 to 52. This is still a very tight game, Walshy.
Yeah. CLG had control that entire time BR Hill, or BR Tower, and I think they got less than 10 seconds. So that just is a testament to how strong Snipe Tower is and how weak that BR Tower Hill can be if you don't have Snipe control.
But look at Snipe down. He's just finding visors and ending lives. He's got no grenades to throw in there and help out, but he does get caught off guard. Gets 4, 5, 6 to the back. That's going to be Roy picking up his sniper. Will he find the first? No, he does not, but he hits. It doesn't matter anyway. He hits him and he gets the assist instantly. His teammate cleans him up. Just going to try and stay alive now, so hopefully no one comes down the corner, which they do. Goes to the no-scope. Goes to the second one. He will go down. Back. He actually gets the punch, but he doesn't manage to get the kill. 3 down now for Evil Geniuses. We find Snipe down spawning over on BR3, the only player alive.
And that was a great push by CLG, because if there is a time that you want the Snipe Tower, it is during this C Hill period, so that you can get control and eventually get the Delta Hill. That is where EG got the majority of the time. They got about 20 seconds in the first B Hill, but this next Delta Hill right here that Ogre 2 is waiting in could be exactly what CLG not only needs to tie the game, but to take a massive lead.
So here we go. They've now taken the lead only by 1 second. It's still very fragile, but EG running 2 down now on either side. 2 people in there. Lethal's got a shotgun. He knows he needs to stay alive. That could have been a game changer. We've only got 3 minutes 40 seconds remaining, and EG are just racking up this hill time. Grenade on the floor there, instantly getting shut down, but the elbow push is strong. Roy says no. 3 down at the moment for EG. He just needs to stay alive under glass.
And the interesting part is nobody really has full control of Snipe Tower yet. Cloud is bottom snipe, Royal 2 is bottom center, but nobody has full control of this yet. And so Roy eventually took down Cloud and is scrapping up time because he says, guess what, there's only 20 seconds left in this hill. I need to get a few seconds of it before I die.
Which I do find interesting that, CLG are still going for the hill. You would have expected them all to run across and try and set up for the next one. Everyone's still trying to get the last few seconds on this Snipe Tower.
That's actually a good question, but I think it is really important to scrap up every second possible Delta Hill, just for the fact that there really is no perfect setup for the final bottom center hill. I would say if I was one of the top teams, the best strategy for this bottom center hill is almost just dogpile on it for the first 20, 30 seconds. Unless you have some sort of power weapon, you should just be charging down there, throwing grenades, scrapping up as much time. And then the following 30 seconds, you can buy for map control. You can try to get BR3, you can try to get Snipe Tower. You basically can just scrap up as much time as possible, which is what CLG is doing. Even though Lunchbox has Sniper and Sword, CLG was grabbing time during that. And you can just threaten it from so many spots. Doesn't matter if you spawn bomb blue over at BR, you can contest the bottom center hill from almost any location.
At the moment, he's in such a power play position. No one can get close to him or even challenge him at a distance. Sniper and Sword in back pocket. Finds 2 players on the elbow. Will the other one go down? No, he's not. He's going to back off. Gets de-scoped as we rotate around. The hill time is ticking off. They've hit the 100-point club as we approach 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, and for a second there, Lunchbox and Roy were the only 2 people alive in the entire game. And I like this play from EG. They're going to try to go for this full setup. So the first time at the beginning of the game, they scrapped up about 25 seconds in this B hill because they had Snipe Tower and BR Tower, and they're going for that setup again. And this is a perfect situation to do it because Lunchbox had Snipe and Sword over at Snipe. I don't know if I agree with this play. I think Sword is too strong of a weapon over at Snipe Tower, and they could have set that up for the next hill.
However, look at the time, Dave. 122 to 90 with only 1 minute 30 remaining on the clock. They could just slay through this and scrap it up and make it mathematically impossible for CLG. Remember that this is game number 3. Currently 1 apiece. Dave, what are you seeing?
You know what? I don't, now that I look at this, maybe I don't disagree with this play because it was the very beginning of the A hill. And what they did is they decided to scrap up about 10 to 20 seconds in the A hill. So rather than decide to try to keep control of the map, the entire map for an entire minute, they said, guess what, let's get time while we can. So Lunchbox did a good job watching top blue lift while his teammate Snipe Down was in the hill, and they kept control of BR Tower. And now they're set up for the BR hill. So what they ended up doing is they sent over Lethal and Snipe Down, who are over at Snipe Tower at the moment, and they have their full setup, and they're gonna scrap up a ton of time in this hill.
Here we go then. EG are just completely slaughtering CLG. Lunchbox doing a fantastic job. 40 seconds remaining, but that doesn't matter.
Full setup right here now. There's nothing that CLG can do unless they get the split spawn.
At the moment, Lunchbox with that sword has caused so much damage. There's another double. Yeah, they know it's all over, and it finally goes down. So that's going to be EG taking game number 3. Takes it to 2-1. Dave, where exactly did CLG go wrong?
CLG let EG get a couple full setups. So the first one being that 25-second chunk of time at the B hill. and I would say also the very first Delta Hill. So if you think about the very beginning of the game, I would say EG during the first rotation. So by rotation, I would consider 5 hills. After all of those first 5 hills, and you've seen all the different ways you can hold it around the map, EG was ahead, and they kept that lead almost the entire game. CLG started to bring it back. I mean, they had the lead during the second Delta Hill, but it just seems like those very last 2 hills, EG just pulled ahead.
You mentioned it yourself, they had shotgun, they managed to get set up in that hill, but instantly the grenades came in, they were flushed out, and EG just completely swamped them.
Yeah, and I was surprised a couple times during rotations, so we'll take a quick look at these stats, and I'll talk about that right after.
All right then, so Roy 18, 21, 21 and 20 for Team Evil Geniuses. If we drop down, we see Ogre 2 with 16, Cloud with 21, Snakebite with 17 and Royal 2 with 15. But just look at the assists from Royal 2 there. Got to give him a shout out for that one.
Yeah, absolute monster, dropping 21 assists, helping out a squad all the way across the map. But you had asked what you think went wrong. I think that you can just always get on the enemy flag and have it be effective. You can sometimes be on the enemy flag, and sometimes it can work against you because you spawn enemies out. They can spawn over at portals and go take over the adjacent bases and take over the enemy base, or eventually move the bomb out. So, see, this is a great play by Snipe Down Gain over here, but unless his teammate moves bomb up, this could actually work against him if he spawns the enemies of CLG out.
So here we go then, moving across. People in the crowd, we are potentially in the last game of HCS Indy. Let me hear you make some noise for EG and CLG. The teams have played incredible this weekend. Well done to all of our players and all of the teams that have performed here this weekend in Indianapolis. Cloud looking for the triple, doesn't get it. As CLG go 3 down. Bomb is now on the move from Snakebite. They don't want to go out in second place. They want the first, but they need to win this if standing any chance of taking that 20 grand whatsoever. Royal 2 gets a grenade to the face. He goes down. Dave, what does CLG need to do right now to get on top of Evil Geniuses?
They were doing exactly what they needed to. They were getting kills and moving the bomb up. This isn't a game type that you're almost guaranteed to get arm each time, and somehow Ogre 2 wins that close range fight against Lunchbox. Seems like Lunchbox's melee did not get the lunge, and great job by Ogre 2, not only getting the kill, but bringing the bomb in and using that against them.
That's very rare. We see a player being able to beat down the bomb guy. Again, you mentioned it. I just don't think he managed it. Grenades are coming in. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Can he stay alive? No, he cannot. Evil Geniuses are going to shut him down instantly, but Snakebite's here on this top mid position. He does have the camo. Looking across, the bomb is going to be thrown out. That's going to be lethal there, taking 2 shots to the chest. Roy comes round. Can he shut down Snakebite? Yes, he can. He'll acquire the ICU medal as we find Lethal still in the base on the defensive.
Yeah, it's a tough situation on neutral bomb when you're on your base. So generally, if you look at, let's say, Warlord flag, you want to get out of your flag as soon as possible. You want to get out of there just because if you die on your flag and there's an enemy there, they can pull the flag, run it, and you're non-factored in this. Whereas during a bomb game, you want to stay there as long as you can, just for the fact that they have a lot of trouble bringing the bomb up because they have to jump up through the grenade pit. They have to go either through shotgun, ramp, or lift. All these spots, if you save your grenades and use them correctly, it should be a free kill.
And we know how on this map imperative those grenades are. The splash damage and the power when they hit you is extraordinary, especially if you're trying to hide down with no shield. You are not going to stand a chance of surviving. But there have been times that we've seen survivals when people have jumped around and managed to dodge them. But at the moment, 0-0 the game as we are 2 minutes 30 into this game. Number 4, Snakebite top mid, taking shots on from Roy. We are on his POV. Will the camo be burnt? I think he somehow managed to get away, which he does.
Yeah, Snakebite did a brilliant job there, avoiding Roy, grabbing that camo and staying alive. Now, I like this play because it seems like CLG is closing in on the red flag, on EG's flag, and he decided to go top center and eventually gets this nice flank on Lunchbox, who had no idea he was there. But the main point being is he used top center at the right time and just was unfortunately picked off. So no fault there from Snakebite.
I'm not entirely sure who that was, but that was a cracking grenade to take down the camo guy and then shoot the one in front of him. I believe it was this man, Roy, whose POV we are currently on. Let's see what he can do. He's moved the bomb out. He's hiding down in green flag, looking for someone coming through. I'm not entirely sure who has the laser. Of course, it is the man Lunchbox. He's found his favorite weapon. That thing on LAN does so much damage, and this is where he racks up the assists. A quick swing, away goes the shield. I believe that's going to be a stick for the double from Snipe Down on screen right now, looking for the triple top mid. 3 players down now for CLG, Walshy.
And Snipedown is instantly looking for this last flanker. He realized Royal 2 was sneaking out somewhere. He had either a call out or just basically his Halo knowledge sense. He said, all right, I need to look around and get this flanker before going for the spawn kills.
3 grenades up. Can he see any players? Yes, he can. Ogre 2 right now. There's a one-shot there hunting around. He doesn't let him slip away. Turns around, finds Lethal. Lethal manages to somehow get away. Throws a grenade down. Will the player jump around? Yes, he does. Lunchbox manages to somehow shut down Ogre 2. Bomb is now going to be thrown up. It's Snakebite playing the FedEx position at the moment as he drops the parcel in, but there's no one there to collect it and sign for it. Unfortunately, that's going to get thrown back out.
No, it was a great job for him to bring Bomb up, but his teammates just unfortunately were not in the right positions. They either spawned too far away and couldn't make their way across the map, or they just didn't collapse in fast enough. Now they have all 4 members of EG down, Bomb's on the flag, and Cloud is in the perfect position to get these spawn kills.
Here we go. Cloud is in a cracking place, as you said, Walshy, putting some shots down and just making Snipedown back off. He jumps out. He's only 2 shots. Can we get this bomb down? No, he can't, but he's somehow still alive. 3 members down at the moment. I think for Evil Geniuses, there's one more person. Can we see this bomb out? It's almost done. It's all up to Lethal to get it out, which he doesn't. Snipedown spawns. Will he get taken out? I've no idea how he's alive. All Cloud needs to do is touch that bomb. Down he goes. Will he get this? Cloud with the clutches of clutch bomb arms. I have no idea how he managed to get that. Oh my God.
I think every member of EG right there almost had a chance at tossing it out. We saw Snipedown barely not get the touch on it and toss it out, but Cloud did a great job playing it calm. A lot of players might just beeline it straight there and go for the touch, but Cloud just said, wow, there's spawner right here, get this kill, and then eventually finish off the bomb arm.
I think that was actually 3 kills in a row by just sitting there, and he just picks it up, survives. 1-0 now for CLG. Interesting times as we remain. I think that's 9 minutes 30 on the clock. The pressure being applied to Evil Geniuses. This time it's Royal 2 using the laser to full effect. Will he pick up the double with the Sentinel? Yes, he does. Looking for the triple with the Sentinel beam. He's out of ammo, and the overkill! Extermination for Royal 2! CLG doing some damages to Evil Geniuses now.
He makes a perfect play, pushes on the flag to block the spawns. Now he needs a teammate top center and needs a teammate to run the bomb. If they do that, they almost will guarantee to at least get this arm started.
I have never seen an overkill with a Sentinel beam before. How do you get an extermination with that gun? Oh my God, Royal 2. The pressure getting to Evil Geniuses. Can they get another bomb arm down? If they keep playing like this, Dave, we're going to be seeing game number 5.
But it's important to note, look how EG broke out of that immediately. An overkill, and they didn't even get their base spawn. In fact, Lunchbox is now moving the bomb across the map.
Oh my word, I am completely lost for words. But here is Evil Geniuses on the defense. Shots coming in for Royal 2. He manages to get shut down. Roy and the boys will not be happy. The bomb is going down. Can we see EG putting one on the map? Can they do it? Yes, they can. EG draw it up 1-1 on bombs.
And Roy's trying to get that Sentinel beam kill, but guess what? All that energy is gone from Royal 2's overkill earlier, and he's just going to have to use his BR for a second, which isn't too bad if you're Roy.
I have never, ever in Halo seen an extermination overkill with a Sentinel beam. What the hell just happened? Commiserations and congratulations to the teams there. That was incredible, but it's 1-1 now, all tied up. Will we see a game number 5 at the moment? Again, EG want to see this one out and clear it and take home that 20 grand. But as it stands, they need another ball arm. Here comes Roy jumping it up. He's got his teammates in the base, though. They have numbers now. Bomb goes down. One player is weak. I believe he's just lost his teammates. There's going to be a guy behind him. Can Roy clutch up? Yes, he does. That's going to be 2-1 now to Evil Geniuses.
That was huge. So there's those 3 key factors to every bomb arm. You want to have somebody already on the flag blocking spawns. You want to have a teammate bringing the bomb up, and you want a teammate top center going for the spawn kills at both sets of portals.
So here we go. We're going to stick on with Lethal at the moment. He's getting shut down from top mid. All they need to do is hold this out for another 7 minutes, and they will be the HCS Indie champions and taking home $20,000. Moving across to Snakebite right now. He's got himself the fresh camo. He knows the guy down in red nades, but there's also one in red flag. That's going to be Lethal taking shots. Lethal manages to go down, moves across to green nades. Walshy, where does he need to go with this camo to be the most effective?
So he needs to be that person that gets on the enemy flag, because right now he's doing a great job getting these slays, going top center, but one of his other teammates can easily fill that role. There's no reason that Snakebite should not be the one that jumps up shotgun or jumps up on plat and moves in to block the spawns, because right now EG's doing great defense. So he's not like the whole point being is he's not using his camo to its full effectiveness. Yeah, he's doing a great job getting slays on other sides of the map, but he could have been the one pushing on the flag. But as I say that, it looks like we got a second arm from Royal 2.
There we go, CLG tie it up, 2 bombs to 2, 6 minutes, 13 seconds remaining on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fantastic game from these 2 top teams right now. On board with Roy, gets the Killjoy grenade kill in the guy camping on top mid. Looking across from Royal 2, but I believe someone has smacked him in the back, turns around, gets one off on him. That's going to be Ogre 2 right now, looking for another player. He finds Lethal top mid, puts some shots at him. Will he go down for the bomb? No, Snipe down, comes down and shuts Ogre 2 down instantly.
And just as the person Ogre 2 was shooting at or doing some damage on was Lethal, who had camo, so he was eventually taken down. And that's what we saw earlier with Snakebite. We've seen the camo in Snakebite's hands so often this game, and both these teams know exactly what's coming up thanks to their great coaches.
I'm still blown away by that sentence. I can't get over it, but we need to focus on what's happening now. 6 minutes remaining, 2-2. Evil Geniuses need to win this to take on the 20K. CLG need to win it to go to Game 5 to stand any chance of winning this event. Either way, both teams have played their hearts out. Roy goes down, so does Lunchbox on board with Snakebite. I believe that's a double and all 4. They're coming off the spawn. Unfortunately, he went for the bomb and they knew it spawned right in front of him.
Yeah, he had good intentions. He wanted to keep the bomb alive, and once he saw that there were 2 members there, he decided to still just kind of desperate it and go for the touch. I think if there had only been 1 member of EG there, he would have ducked his head and ran away. But Warlord Bomb plays quite different than Shrine Bomb. Main reason being is you don't need to keep the bomb alive when it's just outside their base. It's only a stone's toss away just to bring it right back from bomb center. Now, if the bomb was on the flag spot and almost going to reset, I would agree with maybe sacrificing your life to toss that again, just to create that opportunity where your team can possibly get an arm. But right there, it might have been in vain.
So Snipe down, burns camo. Roy goes down as well, moving across the cloud right now. He's getting his shields back here in green nades. Looking up at the red flag, he doesn't see any spawners. However, he does have his teammate there. Bomb is now on the move. Catches Lunchbox, 1 shot, puts one in his face. Snakebite now playing basketball and moving it across. Dave, what are you seeing?
So they try to move bomb in before they get the slays on the flag and block the spawns. So right here we see, and just as I say that, it looked like it was Roy on the Evil Geniuses base that kills Cloud and immediately stops this arm opportunity. So it seems like CLG is doing things out of order. If I am CLG, I would like to get a person on the EG base blocking spawns first, then bring in bomb, and then top center. But it seems like they have their order reversed. They get someone top center, then they try to bring in bomb, and then they try to block the spawns.
But here we go, 2 down for EG. Can they get this across the map to putting down Roy at the moment, lighting a few people's minds up with that laser. We saw what it did earlier on with the damage. It does do damage on land, and it does end lives. Cloud now jumping up onto plat, finds Snipe down half shield, also finds Lunchbox, puts 4 in him, gets him, but the assist medal comes in, down he goes.
Once again, CLG, they have top center control, they have side base, and it looks like they're trying to bring in bomb, but they still don't have EG spawns blocked. They need to block those spawns and get them off the flag if they want to have any chance of arming it.
1 minute 10 on the clock. No, sorry, my maths is appalling today. It's more than 1 minute 10. I keep misreading it because I'm all kind of hype right now. 2-2, killing spree and bomb defense for Cloud as he looks across, but bomb is arming, bomb is going down. This is going to be Snakebite. He's also got camera. Can they make this 3-2? Yes, they can. 3-2 now to CLG. Counter Logic Gaming giving Evil Geniuses a run for the money.
Snakebite doing a great job with that camo, sneaking the bomb in and just planning at the perfect time. They realized one of the members of EG was on the opposite side of the map, over near their bomb arm spot. So they actually used that to their advantage. It's almost as if Snipe Down wasn't even a part of the equation. He was all the way across the map and had 0 chance of stopping that arm.
2 minutes 30 on the clock. They are 1 bomb down. This is a bad position at the moment for CLG. They're all in the base. They do have the numbers though, unfortunately, as I say that. 3 go down for Evil Geniuses. It just shows how rubber band this game can be, Dave. They have numbers 1 minute and then all of a sudden they're all dead.
Now we gotta see what Snipe Down does with his camo. He's buying time for his teammates and he can maybe even go for a sneaky arm, but I like this play. Just go for the kills. The safe play is to go for kills. These top teams are most likely not gonna lose sight of that objective on such a small map.
But he almost gets stuck. They know where he is. He needs to be careful. Camo is coming back.
And someone just spawned on the CLG flag. I was gonna say Snipe Down's whole intent there was to go block the spawns. But at the same time, his teammate is Lunchbox over on the CLG base blocking spawns. Actually, it was Roy over the CLG base blocking spawns. And just as I say that, he gets the bomb tossed up to him, arming, and we have a tie game, folks.
3 down for CLG. A couple more will go down. 3-3 now. These teams putting on a cracking performance on both ends. But the bomb's been moved very quickly off the spawn, Dave.
Look at this difference in strategy. Like I said before, EG, they go to CLG's base and block the spawns first. They don't worry about top center. And now we have Lunchbox arming the 4th bomb.
Oh my God, and he gets it! EG, what a turnaround! 4-3 on bombs. 1 minute 10 remaining. Roy whips out the laser, gets some kills. Double kill from Sniped. Can he make it a triple? No, he cannot. But Dave, the damage has been done with only 1 minute remaining.
And that just shows how strong position is when you do the correct positions in the right order. You block the spawns, bring the bomb in, and then get top center. I think if CLG fixed that earlier, they would actually be in the lead. But I like this play by Lunchbox. He brings the bomb opposite side of the map, and this is going to take CLG even longer to bring it across. In fact, he looks like he's almost going for that arm. They had 3 members CLG down, but EG should just go for slaves. They cannot try to get greedy and go for this 5th arm. If they all die, CLG is one of those squads that are going to bring the bomb over and go tie this game up and bring it in overtime.
So here we go, 25 seconds on the clock. Lunchbox is going into green. All they need to do.
We talked about, is there a good time to bring the bomb on the side of the map? Now is a perfect time to bring the bomb on the side of the map.
So here we go, guys. 10 seconds remaining. I believe this is it. 9 seconds left. Royal 2's going to try and suicide this one through. If for some reason they can get this up, I have no idea what will happen. Bommy's
got it in the circle within time.
Oh no, that's going to be it.
Yes,
I believe it's still arming. It's still, no. Is it in? Is it out? Is it in? Is it out? I don't know. The bomb's arming. Can they
and that's game right there.
That is game, ladies and gentlemen. Evil Geniuses win, hit CS Indy and walk away with $20,000. Congratulations to them. Commiserations to CLG. Dave, my voice has gone. What a game.
What an incredible game. We even said it right off the bat that at the very end there that EG cannot get greedy and try to go for an arm. And if anyone can take advantage of that situation, it is CLG. Imagine if they got that arm. It was 15:01 when they started the arm, and they were only a second away.
What a game to end it on. Congratulations to both teams. You know, congratulations to everybody that's been here this week at HCS Indy. It's been a pleasure to be here and see you all guys performing in an open any event. But of course, it is Evil Geniuses proving their dominance again.
EG was outslayed that game too.
Hopefully we can bring the stats up.
Yeah, let's bring up the stats real quick.
If we can actually see the medals as well from Royal 2's perspective, that would be even more great. So bringing up the stats right now, let's have a quick look there, Walsh.
They were heavily outslayed. Look at that.
Oh my God, neg 15, neg 12.
30, 35? They're outplayed by 35 kills, and they won by 1 bomb arm. And that just goes to show the ineffectiveness of CLG's orders of operation. They did a really good job, like I said, getting top center, getting slays, being on side flags, getting slays. But the main part is they never blocked these EG spawns off the flag. Had they done that earlier, they wouldn't have had to get as many slays in order to get the bomb into the base.
We've said it before and we'll say it again. EG are the comeback kings. They were down, they clutched up. They just know what to do and when to do it. You can never underestimate this EG roster. What a comeback, what a performance, and what a way to end the day. Congratulations to them, commiserations to CLG. They will be walking away with 12K, EG walk away with 20K, and yet again they go into the Season 2 finals off the back of a win. They want to do the 2P, don't they? They want to do the double.
Oh, of course they do. But not only do we get this great match today, we now know what our semifinals match will most likely be out in Burbank. We might see EG versus CLG rematch in the semifinals.
And the one thing that's going to be quite interesting is if we see people really putting their prize on. Like I spoke to Winter Fox, I said, you know, they're going to take a break for a little bit. They've got some personal stuff to do, take a week off, get themselves back together, come and hit this competition hard again. I'm still saying this again, the one team that scares me more than anything is Optic Gaming. If they quit everything else they did, their videos, their fitness, all this lot, and they just practice day in, day out, I seriously think Optic Gaming are the most underrated team at this event. They come in with, as people kind of count them out, and then they just do damage to rosters that you do not expect. And from that, again, but you could say that about any team, I suppose. Cloud9, we've seen them doing damage to various teams. quite surprising to see that we didn't see a Denial final. I must say, I was expecting to see a Denial EG final.
My predictions before this event were EG first, Denial second, CLG third. So I was slightly off, but you can't be surprised to see CLG in the finals like that. I mean, it was just as Ogre 2 had said earlier, whoever clutched it, and we saw EG do a great job clutching the kills that they needed to get. They tossed that bomb out when they had to.
But, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, Royal 2, what was that? I have never seen anything as crazy as that in my life.
The only time you see Sentinel Beam overkills is when you see like those montages where people are just playing in like open playlists where it's like guest 1, guest 2, guest 3. But he got a Sentinel Beam overkill versus the #1 team in the world, Evil Geniuses. That is something we're going to be remembering
and in
for
a grand final. You cannot ask for a better time. We do have an interview on main stage, so Jay, it's over to you.
Thank you, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, your PGL Indianapolis champions, Evil Geniuses. Man, you guys just never disappoint. Just amazing, amazing series. Specifically this last bomb on Warlock, 2 caps in like record time to pull ahead the lead. You know, what's going through your mindset? What was your strategy to pull that off?
Well, there wasn't that much time left in regulation. But we knew that if we were able to set up and get control of the map and stay alive in the right areas, that we were able to get 1 and 2 arms in a row. So there was only a few minutes left, but we knew that it was still possible.
Really amazing clutch performance. Now you guys will be headed to the HCS Season 2 finals in Burbank with the #1 seed. What's going to be sort of what you're focusing on for the next couple weeks leading up to that practicing?
To be completely honest, we will probably be practicing a lot more than we did before this event. It feels like we have a lot to work on. A lot of games we felt like we misplayed or didn't do the things that we normally do, so we're going to be trying to practice consistently.
Really, again, guys, congratulations. An amazing performance. We got Chad from PGL here to present you guys with a check for $20,000 for winning.
On behalf of HCS and Pro Gaming League, I'm very proud to present this check of $20,000. Let's give it up for Team EG.
Amazing, amazing stuff. To close us out, thank you so much for watching. Let's throw it back to Walshy and Sims. Take it away, fellas.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations once again to Evil Geniuses. You know what, Walsh, let's take a look at the bracket and have a look just exactly how this weekend panned out. So we're looking there. Winners semis, we got Evil Geniuses giving the 3-0 to Cloud9. They moved on. We had Denial Esports giving the 3-2 to Optic Gaming. We then had Evil Geniuses and Denial. That was a very close game 5, and that was a 3-2. That meant that Evil Genius went on to play at CLG. They got beat in the grand finals 3-1. Give us a rundown of the losers bracket.
Losers bracket, all these squads had their work cut out from. CLG getting knocked down early on, had to play Noble Esports, giving 3-0. So first off, Noble Esports, props to them this event. The 2 teams that they lost to, Evil Geniuses and CLG, the 2 finalists. So they had a very, very tough bracket this event. But CLG eventually going on to beat Optic Gaming 3-0, beating WinterFox in one of the closest series we saw this entire tournament, 3-2 in a 50-49 game 5. And then eventually taking on Denial Esports and winning 3-2. And the final match, which we just saw, where Evil Geniuses knocked out CLG for the last and final time, taking the tournament 3-1.
And again, what a way to do it. We could not ask, at this kind of level of competition in Halo Esports, we cannot ask for better games and better teams. You know, the best in the world right now here in Indy. And, you know, there's no other way to describe it than putting on a show. They really did. It's all on the money. But you know what? Let's take a look at the prize breakdown. Starting off, Noble Esports walking away with $1,000. 7th place, Team Liquid, $1,500. 6th, Cloud9 take away $2,500. Moving up, we have Optic Gaming with $3,000. 4th place, WinterFox with $4,000. Denial Esports denied victory today. They will walk out in 3rd place with $6,000. And then your 2nd place, Counter Logic Gaming, $12,000. But of course, the world's best team right now, Evil Geniuses, $20,000. What a way to end the day, Walshy.
And what a way to go into the Season 2 finals. That's a huge confidence boost. Not only have they been dominating the online cups, but they've won the 2 LAN events for this Season 2 of HCS.
But to be fair to them, it's not exactly been the easiest run. You know, the teams here have given them games, and they've fought it back. But let's have a quick look at the Season 2 finals now. July 24th to 26th in Burbank, California. The format, $150,000 is up for grabs. The top 8 HCS teams invited based on HCS standing points, which we will give you in just a short while. But of course, it's going to be streamed right here at twitch.tv/Halo. You know what? Let's go ahead and drag up the qualified teams. We've seen this week a few places have actually swapped in terms of the seedings, but for now it's going to be EG, Denial Esports, Winterfox, Cloud9, CLG, Optic Gaming, Team Liquid, and of course Excellence. A great performance from all teams on the board there. World-class players and world-class teams.
Yeah, and who knows what can happen at that Season 2 finals. We've seen some crazy events, such as Noble Black during the Season 1 HCS finals, just coming through as the 8 seed, almost losing to TCM, first off at the qualifier match.
But not only that, they actually got reality checked in the previous event before that. They got reality checked, which then I believe that if they wouldn't have done, it would have been Elevate that actually played Team Vibe at the time, which then they didn't. They did it. They managed to beat Team Vibe, got into the bracket, and they caused an upset. And to be fair, all right, they did have a 2-0 lead, which they lost. But you know, anything can happen in grand finals. But there you go, look at the HCS points. I mean, straight away, the standout one, of course, is Evil Geniuses. 2,125 points. Second seed will be the Denial Esports. Third seed, Winterfox. Fourth, Counter Logic Gaming. I believe they've actually jumped up a seed compared to what they actually did here.
Yes, so Counter Logic Gaming came to this tournament 5th seed. Now they'll be 4th. That will give them at least the red advantage when they're playing Lockdown against Cloud9. But in the end, it doesn't switch up too much for them. 4th/5th, I mean, it's going to change who their first round is. But in the end, a team like CLG, they know they want first place. They have to beat every team there, and they still have the same sort of matchups for their semifinals match and for their finals match.
So Cloud9 drop 1 place down to 5th seed. Optic Gaming, Team Liquid and Excellence all keep their 6th, 7th and 8th seedings. But I'm sorry, when you look at the points on there, Dave, there is such a difference, you know, as you mentioned, night and day from 8th seed to 1st. The points are just, it's nearly 2,000 points difference. Yeah. It's ridiculous. But guys, that's pretty much here for it from HCS India. I hope you all have had a fantastic day. My voice is just about giving in. Dave, it's been a pleasure casting with you.
A pleasure. I want to say thanks to all the production staff, all the casters in with us, with Jay, and the people that made, or the sponsors that made this event possible. Let's be real. We wouldn't be here unless it was thanks to Lightbound, to Astro, to DX Racer, 343, Twitch. We just had everyone be so supportive of this event, and
you can't ask
for anything more.
We can't ask for a better team to work for, of course. It's all the staff here. Fair enough, you only see the players and myself and the other guys here on screen, but the real MVPs are the guys in the background. We've got Lennox and his team of merry men in the back. Chase doing all the on-screen graphics on the fly. You know what, guys? You all deserve give yourselves a round of applause. You've done an amazing job this weekend. Well done. It's been fantastic. Thank you again to all of the casters that have been here. Thank you from myself for having me here again in America. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. We'll see you all next time.